Hello everyone, Sabaki here. Welcome back to Bellwright, where we are just supervising Mr. Netterby here, putting together our brand new loom. Because a lot of what we're going to be doing today requires it. So once he's done, we can get up and going. And there it is. Thank you very much, Mr. Netterby. So a lot of what we have planned to do today does require the loom. So if I come into my quest log, we have an old carpenter's need quest, which requires 4 simple chords. And then in memoriam requires 2 simple chords, not to mention the fact that I also need simple chords to research the travel sign and the bow. So yes, getting simple chords has now become priority number 1. So if we take a look at the Weaver Loom crafting menu, simple cord, that takes 1 flax only. That's really good. I have an absolute metric ton of flax. Rope takes 1 flax and 2 hemp. And then linen takes 2 flax and 2 river reeds. Ugh, that's going to be a bit trickier to make. But let's start off with a nice healthy supply at least of simple cords, 1 flax only. That's easy peasy. And so what I'll do is I'll put 20 simple cords in and I'll put those as a one-off. We just want to have a nice initial supply of them. And then rope, I'll do 5 with a top-up. I think that might work. If it doesn't, we'll just change it. You know, it's not like we're committing forever. Okay, since we're now going to be burning through flax like no tomorrow, I want to come into the foraging camp. I wish there was an easier way to come into the foraging camp. And I want to change the order of what is gathered. I want flax at the top. In fact, I want everything that grows at the top. Hemp, berries, and mushrooms as well. Because once winter hits, I'm pretty sure everything stops growing except for wood, which comes from trees and stones. They don't go bad in the winter. Probably. And then... okay, and I think I'm doing the priority numbering correctly. I'll find out if I'm not from you guys. But I put flax and hemp on 1 since they are my highest priorities, and then berries and mushrooms on 2 since we don't have a lot of people right now and we have a plentiful supply already. I don't really think we're going to be starving over winter. And then here at the research desk, travel sign 50% research because we had everything except for those 3 simple chords, and I can already see they're being crafted, so this sign is going to get researched in no time, after which we are absolutely going to unlock the elm shortbow. Looks like Mr. Netterby's decided to put his grievances against me behind him, and he is crafting our simple chords. I needed 4 for 1 quest and 2 for another, so that was 6 in total. And wouldn't you know it, he's just crafted chord number 6. I'm going to take these, Mr. Netterby. So sorry, you have to start from scratch. No wonder. No wonder he hates me. I think that's everything we need. Let's just double check. 4 chords. 2 meat, 2 logs. Oh, you know what? I need the 2 meat too. Good thing we checked. All right, and you know the drill by now. It's back over to Padstow. Nope, that's the other one. It's back over to Herondine. We haven't gone to Padstow yet. We have to, though. I'm pretty sure, though, after we hand in the quests that we have, we'll start getting a few more breadcrumb quests that do send us over to Padstow. So that is probably going to be where we wind up today. But I do need to hand these quests in because, and I'm basing this from very loose memory, but I'm pretty sure the travel sign uses renown as one of the resources to build. I don't think it's much. I think it's like maybe 50 or so, but we have 8. So we have to build up our renown a bit. We got some really good villagers though. I am still so stoked on the villagers we got yesterday. That porter and archer, absolutely banger villagers. We're off to a great start. And for reasons I'm not going to ask him, it looks like Dalabor's in the middle of the woods over here. And somebody else is coming out of the woods with him. I'm not going to ask questions, Dalabor. You do what you need to do, buddy.
It's a pleasure to see you. Did you bring the things I need?
Straight to business, are we?
A true lifesaver. Thank you. Please take this as a reward.
All right, 150 renown from Dalabor for that. And a small trap. Don't know where he was hiding that. But our next quest, since you can only track them 1 at a time, is over there. Oh god, Dalabor has another quest for me. Not now, please. Not right now.
Just the face I wanted to see. Do you have the materials?
Yes, I have them. Here they are.
Thank you so much.
We got an old coin and some money and some trust. I do with more renown. The trust I don't really care for. Oh, jeez. We've opened up a bunch more side quests. I'll just pick them up. We'll probably skip the dialogue in post. But let's go ahead and see what bloody Dalibor wants now.
Young pup, say, could you give me a hand with something? Unfortunately, my apprentice moved to Padstow to work with another carpenter and took my best tools on his way out. That disloyal little bugger. Lord Ashburn's throwing a solstice feast for his closest commanders, and he ordered a selection of intricately designed wooden chairs, which is my speciality, don't you know?
I don't know how I would have known that, Dalibor.
Unfortunately, the letter with the order was mistakenly sent to Marek, the carpenter from Padstow. Could you grab the letter off him and bring it back to me so I can do the chairs right? Oh, and I need new tools.
Honestly, you give these villagers an inch, they take a mile. Dalibor wants to go get a commission from his apprentice in Padstow, but also just casually slipped in that he needs new tools as well. Dalibor's become altogether too comfortable in asking us for favors, I think.
I am in need of someone with crafting skills. I need 2 rugged shirts for my caravanners.
Finally, something that isn't a fetch quest. Happy with that. While I'm here, Kettle, actually, what kind of things do you sell? Better not be rugged shirts, mate.
Fine wares at fair prices. That's what I offer. Care to take a look?
Oh, would you look at that? The travel sign has been unlocked. First, before I head back and build it, though, what do you have in stock today? I think their stock rotates. I get a message about that every now and then. We have mushroom stew, some hides, simple axes, carpenter's hammer, fur, animal feed, arrow quiver, and simple arrows. Ooh, yes. Yes, please. Absolutely yes, please. Thank you very much. I do remember the arrow quiver being an absolute pain in the ass to craft. It uses a lot of linen, which if you remember, uses a lot of river reeds. And the arrows are cheap as chips, so why not? Right, now before I forget, let's come into the research desk and request that somebody start researching the elm shortbow. We'll use our telepathic skills to tell our villagers to do that. 8 simple cord, 10 river reeds, absolutely have those in abundance back at home. Easy bloody peasy. You know what, thinking about it, I don't think they had chips back then, so cheap as the plague. There you go, they had lots of plague back then.
Let's talk. Some weird things are happening at night near Handine. Some of the villagers told me of a mysterious figure lurking on the edge of the village. Some of them even think it's a ghost.
So, Dobron has told us there is a mysterious figure on the outskirts of town. I don't think it's the chicken guy. It better not be. If he's making trouble after I gave him a pass, I will not be happy. But what fresh mayhem has Amelie got for us?
Mighty helper of the lowlands, I have one thing in mind perfectly suited to your skill set. I'm hoping to brush up on my archery skills for whatever may come in the future. The slight hitch, though, is that the elder made me sell my quiver and arrows.
I wonder why.
Would you be so kind and get me new ones?
I literally just bought some and it cost most of my gold. I can get you some?
Great. I'll be right here.
I'll get you some, but I'm not giving you mine. Oh, no, we just researched the elm shortbow. I wanted to take that for myself. So let's come back in here again. It's so helpful. Again, don't ask how my villagers know I'm telling them to craft these things. Just use your imagination. But now that we have those recipes unlocked, we can make the elm shortbow. We have the resources for that. And let's always try to keep one on hand. Yeah, I remembered right. The arrow quiver takes a lot of linen, which is a lot of river reeds. So I am glad I bought one. But I will have one requested to be made at all times anyway, because we do have that really good archer villager. And if Amelie's going to need one for a quest that we now have to hand in, we will need to find another supply. I can't buy them all the time. I'll run out of money and I won't be able to buy any cats and dogs.
What can I do for you today?
Dobron said you know something about a person at the edge of the village.
I saw them near the forest at night, like some nocturnal creature.
Yes, we knew that much.
I'm sure they weren't one of the brigands.
Alright, we've spoken to Theodore, but apparently he also has a quest for us. Theodore, how can
Hello,
I help
friend.
you?
I have a task for you if you want to earn some money.
You have a creepy voice.
One trader gave me an extremely well-priced order. He wants weapons.
And that's our last quest. Theodore wants us to get some weapons for him. I want to track this quest since it gives 200 renown. We've spoken to Theodore and Amelie. We just need to speak to Andrea and Donovan. Looks like Andrea or Donovan is in this direction.
Gods, my heart nearly jumped out of my chest when I saw them. A shadowy figure on the border of the village.
Okay, so Dobron wanted us to talk to a bunch of people about reports of a person on the outskirts of the village, and the people that we've spoken to have given us reports of a person on the edge of the village. So we know nothing more than what we originally were told by Dobron. But we do have to go talk to Donovan now, who is in this direction. There's the camp, and there's the mysterious figure that nobody can make out, and honestly, it's 5 foot outside of town. Anyone could have come down here to take a look. I love that so much, these bloody villagers.
Don't draw your weapon, pal. I'm not looking for trouble.
Are you the one sneaking around the village?
I am no enemy. I'm trying to hide from the royal bastards, that bandit group, that's all.
Yeah, I love his little neck twist.
They won't find me hiding among villagers close to the brigands.
Tell me your story. What brings you here?
Thank you for hearing me out. You look like a reasonable kid. I was a part of the royal bastards. I joined out of pure desperation. I couldn't get a real job in this shithole of a region. My first job was holding up a lord's convoy passing through the lowlands, but the others refused to share the spoils with me, and I was devastated. I wanted to use the gold to get out of this place, and they said no. I left the bastards, and now I'm trying to survive, but they're hunting me. But I think we can help each other. I have a proposition. I can tell you where the stash is hidden from the convoy raid. We'll share the spoils. I can finally leave this god-forsaken land, and you'll get a hefty chunk of gold. What do you say?
Okay, we'll split what I can find, or I'm not going to work with a criminal and we can fight him. Well, this is our nice person playthrough, so I guess we'll split what we can find. Let's make a deal with the bandit. Nobody ever got betrayed making deals with bandits, right?
That's what I wanted to hear. I'll mark the place on the map.
Right, so we have a new quest marker just down the hill, and you know, I'm pretty sure that's the bandit camp we saw from the chicken thief who was around here, also very close to Herondine. But I'm not about to charge a bandit camp with a simple axe and no backup, so I'm going to head back to camp. It's 5 o'clock in the evening. Might have time, not too sure, but I head back to camp. I'll get the bow that we had crafted. We have arrows, we have a quiver, and I'll bring backup with me. Maybe not Mr. Netterby this time. He's a bit unpredictable. All right, before we do any brigand bashing, let's go ahead and put down the travel sign now that we have that unlocked. Oh, it cost 150 renown, which is a lot more than 50 that I thought it did. We have 158 though, so we can afford one. That's kind of okay. Oh, that's really expensive though. All right, time to find my bow.
What do you think those dots in the sky are?
What? There's our bow. Before we head out, what research can I do next? A lot of these still take straps and I've not gotten any yet. Ooh, how about the bloomery? That seems nice and easy, and I got plenty of ore last night. Okay, that's all I can do at home. So how about I grab a little snacky snack and then I head out with a companion to take out the bandit camp for that ex-bandit, the guy on the outskirts of Herondine. Because we really should start farming the bandits. They are the ones that drop the straps as well as merchants selling them, but they also give renown when killed, and I just spent all of mine on a bloody sign. So I'm thinking about taking Amelia. She has the best archery skills of all of our people, and I will not be bringing Mr. Netterby for reasons you now can probably guess.
Anything you command.
All right, so Amelia, you take the bow, you take the arrows and the quiver, since you are probably going to be hitting for a lot more than I will be, and we're ready, probably, to take on a bandit camp, probably. Now, unfortunately, your companions do not sprint along with you, so I'm just going to take a nice casual jog with Amelia. And I honestly have no idea how accurate the villagers' shooting is, so we're about to find out. We're either going to do really, really well, or Amelia's going to miss everything, and we're both going to die very, very quickly. Okay, so the camp is just ahead of us, and we are quickly losing light because it is 8:30 in the evening. Good job, Bucky. Absolutely flawless time to attack a bandit camp. It doesn't look like I can command Amelia to attack the same way that I can command her to harvest. That's a shame. I'd have liked to have gotten the drop on them. Okay, they've seen us and they do not look happy. Amelia has missed her first shot. Oh, and she's absolutely chunked her second shot. One of them's down already. Good job, Amelia. They are so focused on me. They're not even bothering with Amelia. She's taking them out like fish in a barrel. Oh, right in the spine. And the third one is down. I don't know who got the killing blow, but Amelia was certainly the MVP there. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Good job, Amelia. You need a promotion. Or build you a house that isn't made of sticks. And there is our first strap. First strap of the game. 1 down, 4 billion to go. That is a stick. That is not someone's loot. Oh, it's hard to see. Charlie, what have you got for me? Another strap. Thank you very much. And our third bandit has 9 gold. Can't have it all, can we? All right, time to loot the camp. Let's take out the flag first. I don't know if it makes too much of a difference, but that is the camp dispersed. And we have a raid tomorrow. Bugger. Now, everyone's favorite bit, looting. Some strap, linen, and hides in that treasure chest. Is there anything inside the cave? There is. There's a little barrel with 2 more straps. Absolutely swimming in straps. More straps than you can shake a stick at. And here is Donovan's stolen treasure for our quest. That is 500 gold. And I have to share it with Donovan. I wish I hadn't taken the deal now. And that looks like just about everything we can get from here. So I'm not going to go hand this quest in with Donovan. I instead am going to go back to camp and we'll pick things up in the morning. Oh, you know what? I lied earlier. I told you a bold-faced lie. Donovan's still awake. So let's hand in this quest so I don't have to come all the way back out here. Oh, how tempted I am to choose option 2 and keep that 500 to myself. But I said I was doing the good person playthrough, so yes, Donovan, here's your half of the stolen treasure.
I can leave this place after all these years. Don't worry about the villagers. They will never see me again.
Good morning, everyone. It is day 6. It is the day of our expected raid. I was thinking about what to do today, as we can't go too far from the settlement and leave it undefended. So I was thinking Amelia, my fantastic archer, and we are going to pay a visit to the bandit camp just up the road there. See, if we have a raid today, then we can't really make matters any worse, can we? We can't make our threat level any worse unless it carries over onto the next raid counter. I have no idea. But I figured, why not get a little bit of early morning target practice in so that we are fresh and ready for our later raid. And I have no idea what time raids show up. Are they on a schedule or are they random? No idea. But the one thing I do know about a raid is never late, nor is it early. It arrives precisely when it means to. A beautiful sunrise over there. That is directly in my face. This is a terrible angle to approach an enemy from. Not only are we blinded, not only are we blinded by the sun, but we are also very, very easy to spot because of the sun. So even though raids arrive precisely when they mean to, when I'm in charge, it's always at the worst possible time, in the middle of the night or in the blinding morning sun. But let's take a look at what we got. We have an archer that just walked behind the caravan. We have some dude in armor with a massive bloody axe. That's going to be a bit fun. And then just a regular shirtless melee dude that Amelia is probably going to make into Swiss cheese in no time. And here they come. Oh, she shot him right in the you-know-what. Twice! Oh, God, Amelia, watch where you're shooting. That was me. Oh, that looks so painful. Nice shot, Amelia. Here's my opening. Finish him. Oh, she got hit by their archer. Amelia, finish him off. Good shot. Just the archer left. He's over there. Let's go around the outside. of their caravan. Sneak up from behind. Bonk the head. And he's down. Out for the count. Absolutely stomped, mate. That is so good. I know she was very expensive renown-wise. We probably could have gotten... I think she was 440, right? We could have gotten at least 2 regular villagers, but Amelia, you are my absolute... She is the GOAT. She is the best. Except for Amelie. Amelie's always the best. Let's go ahead and loot these bodies before they disappear, or I forget about them. Just some gold. Jim, what did you have? Jim has an animal handling book and a hide. The guy was just trying to improve his life. Oh, what a... That looks... I mean, I would say it looks painful, but I mean, he can't feel pain anymore. Not where he's gone. And then over here... Oh, what a tragic death pose. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff. He's got some gold. He's got some rope. He's got a strap and a mushroom. Thank you very much. Let's claim the bandit flag. This camp is now cleared, so they won't be sending out any patrols. What do they have loot-wise? Some more coins, some straps, hide, and an archery book for journeyman. I don't know if that's a good book. Yeah, she's so high at skill. I don't know if that's going to be useful for her. And it looks like there's also a letter here. And if you want to read it, pause. There looks to be some sort of metal deposit over here. It could be more copper. Oh, is that iron? No, it's tin. Iron's boring younger brother. Well, let's pick up the loose bits on the floor. I think we learnt the bloomery right at dawn. So we can actually start melting copper, tin, and probably bronze by now, which is a good get. Looks like there's another node down here. Okay, I've strayed too far. I'm super anxious. I don't want to be 2 kilometers away when the raid shows up and kills everyone. So what are the plans for the rest of the day? Oh, gosh, don't ask me. I don't know. After the raid, I could go back to Herondine and hand in all the quests, or I could ignore them and go to Padstow, and that's where I'm leaning. Because honestly, if I go back to Herondine and get more quests from Herondine, I might lose it. I'm getting a bit tired of helping the people out of Herondine. I want to go explore the world some. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing after, you know, after we sort the incoming bandits out. But I could at least prep them since I got nothing else to do until the raid shows up. So let's start off by emptying out our bags from all of the spoils of our victory. Ooh, I need another stockpile. Instead of storing it, actually, can I have Amelia read the archery book? It's a journeyman book, which I think is tier 2. I hope somebody can correct me on that. Should people at Amelia's skill level be reading those books, or should I be saving them? No idea. So to Amelia, it goes. Okay, so while we wait, let's just go through our quests. We need to go to Padstow. That's fine. We'll do that next. 2 garlic and 2 flax. I still haven't found garlic. I was looking last night. I got a bunch of hemp last night and flax last night, but no garlic yet. This is sending us to Padstow anyway. Bring 2 rugged shirts. Have I learnt the rugged shirts yet? I can't remember if I set that as a request. No, here it is. Oh, bugger. It uses 3 straps to learn. I mean, it's also good armor. We might be able to give our villagers that, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of these armors and weapons that require straps to learn don't require straps to craft. This is the one we did last night with the bandit. Bring simple arrows and a quiver to Amelie. I'm not giving her mine. And then bring 5 simple axes to Theodore. That is another one, actually, we can prep and just have ready for when we do head back to Herondine again. So let's grab a whole bunch of wood, a whole bunch of stones. That is, oh, it's very expensive to craft. That was most of my wood and pretty much all of my stones. All right, that's 3, 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and put these in my personal chest because I don't want anyone taking them and then I have to make more. It really is just a waiting game, waiting for this raid to show up. So I'm going to keep my villagers busy and have them build a bloomery, since we've unlocked that now. Uses 15 stones though, and I just used them all on bloody axes. And so I don't even know if I have enough now. But just like when we put the loom down, let's make a little gap between the storages and have ourselves this little crafting alley. And there is Lucas just dropping all the stones in with his massive backpack. And there's our raid. Our raid is here. But where? Over here. It's over here. Okay, excellent. Amelia, let's take the fight to them. I don't want to risk any damage to the buildings. And I certainly don't want Mr. Netterby charging a raid of bandits. Wait, somebody just made an elm shortbow. That was probably Mr. Netterby after I'm making fun of him. Sorry. All right, let's grab the short bow. Let's get Amelia some food. Do I have any arrows in here? I do have some arrows in here. Thank you very much. Amelia, eat up. You're going to need that for your health and stamina. And we're off. We are off to meet the bandits in the open field. 2 archers, one of whom is very proficient and the other is a complete muppet. Hopefully we can get one of the bandits down before they reach us. Time's gonna tell. You're about to see. Do I remember archery in Bellwright? There is a deer in the clearing up ahead. Maybe we can practice some archery on that, get a bit of a feel for it, and it's gone. There is our bandit raid, Amelia. We can get the first shot in if we're smart about it. Oh, I actually hit someone. Haha, so kind of them to run at us in a straight line. Oh, this one's getting a bit too close. Let's get the axe out. And Amelia has, of course, taken care of it. Good job, Amelia. Oh, that was so funny, though. They're not the smartest. Cookies, are they, in the library? Just coming at us in a straight line, allowing us to just... Oh, that was like shooting Muppets in a barrel. All right, let's loot these poor bastards and get ourselves back home. Ooh, Kettle has a lot of stuff. A strap, couple of onions, couple of meat, a third meat, and a hide.
Ready when you
know
are.
what, Amelia? You deserve a treat. Have this piece of meat. Ooh, that was a bit of ghosting there. That happens every now and then. How do you stop it? Does anyone know? That guy didn't have much. And neither do you. Well, let's head back home. Okay, I've just dropped everything off. I've sent Amelia back to work. And I'm also borrowing her quiver since I didn't get a second one made yet. And I don't want to head to a new questing hub with half my inventory full of arrows. So we have to go to Padstow, and Padstow is pretty much on the other side of that hill where we took the bandit camp out, which means the shortest way. We'll just follow this path around. I might skip past the lake to do that. And we'll go introduce ourselves to the elder at Padstow, get a feel of what the city's like, and see what new adventures, what new errands, maybe, more like, await us. Looks to be a little fishing shack up ahead. I would go and introduce myself, but it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's bandits in front of me. Bugger. This is why you take out the camps, because then you stop them from patrolling every... Should I take them out? I think I can... There's only 2 of them, right? Or 3. I don't know. I have a bow now. We'll be fine. Maybe. Oh, yeah. You always got to go for the shirtless... Ow! Oh, that made me completely whiff my shot. Oh, they're too close. Okay. Okay. Melee. Melee, melee, melee. Oh, he's an armored bastard with a massive axe. I kind of wish you could do the directional combat without sidestepping everywhere. It's making me a bit dizzy. Okay, so it's just block and counter. Block and counter. Don't get greedy. Try to get the area that he's not defending. Oh, how did that not kill you? That was right in your face. That bloody killed you, though. Okay, just the archer shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's have a nice bit of archer on archer combat. See who is the best aim. I missed by a country mile. I win. Wonder what happened to that other arrow. Boy, oh boy, after weeks of searching, I finally found the mushrooms the apothecary told me to find in order to brew my potion of luck. Finally, no more tripping over rocks or waving back at people who weren't waving at me. Wow, Yarn was a scholar and a bandit. A whole bunch of books from him. Small amount of gold from Ned. And a bandage from Matt. I really should be making those myself. Alright, we're almost to Padstow. What on earth are you? Oh, the bandits took down a boar. There's a boar spawn here. That's lucky. I don't think I would have handled a boar by myself. Too bad I can't harvest it. That's a lot of meat and fur that's going to waste. Oh, there's another bandit patrol there on the other side of the lake. A lot of bandit patrols on this side of things. Best get to Padstow before I find myself up against a group I can't handle. Oh, garlic. I found the garlic. Honestly, gun to a head, I would not have thought that garlic was a tall purple flower. Oh, lots of hemp here as well. Don't mind if I do. Then again, I've never seen garlic outside of a grocery store. There's a lot of garlic here too. I am probably going to run out of bag space soon because I have all the loot from those bloody bandits too. Yep, completely chock-a-block with garlic. Good thing I took Amelia's quiver or I would have had far less room. Oh, what do I do now? I'm just going to go to Padstow. A part of me wanted to go back home and drop all this off because now I have absolutely no bag space for anything in Padstow, but I don't want to. Not changing the plan. It's already 6 o'clock in the evening. We'll go to Padstow. We'll put up a travel sign perhaps. That will help us get back rather than running back home and running back here again. That's what we're doing. No more delaying the trip to Padstow. Better be worth it. Welcome to Padstow. All right. Looks like we have a bunch of quests here. New people to help out, as Amelie suggested. Introduce ourselves, get some rewards, some reputation and coin for our investigation into the lowlands. Let's start off by talking to the elder.
Come closer.
Angsgar Selby. Hello, Mr. Selby.
Hello, traveler.
I heard you struggle with the bandits' problem. I can help you. Oh, that's not can I can help you. That's confidence.
You heard correctly, my child. The royal bastards, to be precise. They started to harass us a couple of days ago.
Why don't the brigands deal with that?
Because it is easier to scare the villagers than face the armed bandits. I heard that bandits try to avoid the brigands, but in this case, brigands' idleness made the bastards especially bold.
Why doesn't Ashbourne react to the brigands avoiding their duties?
Oh, he's reacting in his own way. He's getting fatter and more greedy from all that stress and concern, poor fellow. Sometimes I think he died from overeating months ago. Some brigand is now controlling the lowlands behind the scenes.
All right, I'll deal with the bastards. Where do I go?
They should be easy to find. The brigands' laziness made them so cocky that the bastards made their camp next to the village. I hope you're not going by yourself.
You know what? I'm probably going to take Amelia.
If you're walking into the wolf's den, keep your eyes open and have all the necessary weapons and armor for you and your comrades.
If I'm walking into the wolf's den, you know what I'm not bloody doing? Not bloody bringing Mr. Netterby. All right, it is 8 o'clock. Let's grab as many quests as we can, and then we'll take a little peek at the nearby bandit camp. We'll see how much of a threat the royal bastards pose.
Oh heavens, you there, please. It's me cow, see? Me cow, me cow, me cow.
Another fetch and dillo quest here to bring this guy some herbs for his cow. He'll introduce us to a nearby apothecary.
I've got orders piling up, and let's just say the forge isn't the only thing feeling the heat.
Samborn needs a hoe and a shovel, neither of which I can make right now.
Ah, just the person I was hoping to see. You've got a knack for building, right? Our village is in a bind. We're seeing fewer travelers than we used to. I'm thinking we put up a few travel signs at key crossroads outside the village.
Interesting. Cyrus has a quest for us to put up a bunch of travel signs, and I've been putting up travel signs already, so that one is probably going to be really easy to do. Oh, bugger. It's Marek, the carpenter. This means it's the Dalibor quest.
Can't let me have nothing, can he? Look, I'll give you the order. I don't want to turn this into a big issue. If you bring me bronze ingots and logs, then I'll give you the letter. Can you help a man in dire need? There was an incident, a suspicious one if you ask me. My tool shed was attacked at night by boars, and now I can't find my tools.
All right, Marek will give us the letter to give to Dalibor in exchange for some bronze ingots and logs, and then he had a follow-up quest to go gather his tools that got strewn around when his workshop was attacked by a boar, which I'm choosing to believe was Dalibor, dressed as a boar. And I just noticed the Elder has something more for us too.
Seeking something specific?
Yeah, whatever this quest is.
I have a job for you if you're interested. Please bring me soft log, hide, and rope.
Okay, so I have picked up all of the side quests here, and it's getting late, it's getting dark, so I'm thinking about leaving the episode in a second, but before I do, I want to take a quick look at the Royal Bastards camp, which is our next main story quest. It's going to take a while to be able to do that, though, because it's not a small camp like what we've cleared out 2 times now. I think it's a tier 2 one, or at least that's what the Elder suggests. And he also suggests that we bring people with us and have lots of armor. Definitely going to be bringing Amelia with us, and it would be nice to have some melee people for when they get a little bit too close. Oh, it is dark though. Don't worry, Editor Bucky should sooner or later be boosting the brightness for you. Where is it? Oh, I am way off course. And so as you can see, you have the Royal Bastards camp up ahead. We have a bandit patrol as well, very close nearby. This area is a lot more dangerous than where we've set up near Herondine. The bandit threat is very, very much more real out here. But now that the patrol has gone, we can get a bit of a closer look. Oh, see, and there's another patrol over there. It's one of those things where we're going to have to take out the patrols first and then deal with the camp, probably one after the other. Ooh, yeah, that is a lot of red dots. We're going to need some backup. We're going to need to put together a team, have some armor and weapons like the Elder of Padstow suggests. There's a lot, isn't there? There's so many. All right, let's get out of here, put up the travel sign at Padstow and head back to camp. Let's just drop everything on the floor. Hopefully it's not going to despawn or get lost somewhere. You know, I just learnt recently that you can rename things, so let's rename this travel sign something a little bit more telling. And let's not forget our stuff. Oh, there's a patrol nearby. Can I use the travel sign before they get too close? Look at that. Back home in an absolute flash. That is going to save me so much time. All right, and we'll rename this travel sign and give our village the name of Buckyton. Perfect. Can't think of anything better. There's nothing better. Drop off my garlic, my seeds, my hemp, my everything. And that's it for today's episode. I'm going to do my usual nighttime harvest run, focusing on things like flax, hemp, anything that is going to stop growing in the winter, because I think winter is tomorrow. I have no idea what that means. I can't remember being in winter last time I played, so very excited to see what kind of challenges that brings. And I'll be back for those challenges, as well as the challenge of taking out the Royal Bastards camp for Padstow and pressing on with this story. This game has me absolutely hooked. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all of the people who have played this game already and are giving me some fantastic tips and tricks in the comments. Please do not stop. I'm reading every single comment and I'm taking note of every single suggestion and gameplay tip. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in the next one. Cheerio.